a big test for us, and it was more exciting volleyball, and I think we had a lot of fun this weekend.
I think that we're all equally competitive. We obviously hate losing. I mean, we haven't lost yet, so I think we just really work well together.
Yeah, I think we have really good team chemistry.
I think that we learned that we can come back even when we're down. We came back from a 12-6 deficit, and I think that speaks volumes of our mental strength and our teamwork together.
Well, the kids were really excited to play. I mean, it's happened before, not 1-2, but we were 3 when we played Parkland once before, and it came back, and it's the same type of thing. We're going on to their home court. They hadn't lost a match on their home court in a long time, and so we were excited for it, and our girls just fought hard, but we knew it was going to be a great match. Everybody was looking forward to it, 1-2. We had teams were all watching us all play and going after it, and there's parents were complaining because their throats are sore because they're hollering all the time. But it was really exciting. The kids played hard. Both teams were excited, and it was just a fun thing to experience. Well, we go in there, we knew it was going to be a tough weekend for us, and so being we hadn't lost a set all year, I told girls, be very aware of this. We're going to lose some sets. We've got to be able to fight back and come after them. And our kids did. They fought. They took the adversity, handled it very well. We go on and lost our very first set in our very first match there, but they came back and fought hard, won the next 3. And the same thing with the next one. We lost 1 set, but the kids were behind, and they'd come back and get the lead. Against Parkland was a tremendous match. Came in. It was a game of streaks. Parkland would score, then we would score, come back and through. But I'm very proud of them, what they did in that 5th set. They were down 4-0, 8-4, 12-7. We come back and won that 5th set to win the match. It was both teams played well. Both teams had big hits. And then after we beat Parkland, which was an extreme high for us, we had another match right after that, and the kids came back and they played well in that match. Again, fought a lot of adversity against a good McHenry team, and came through the weekend, did a great job. I think getting to be number 1 is extremely hard. Maintaining number 1 is even harder. And so we've talked to our kids about that. Is Owens in our conference, we always have a target on our back because we've been very, very successful. And now being number 1, everybody's going to try and upset you. We got some big tournaments coming up here soon. And so we just tell our kids, get ready. It's hard to be number 1 than it is to get number 1. So you got to maintain it, keep working hard. Don't underestimate anybody, don't overlook anybody. Just come out and play hard. I think our kids are going to be able to do that.
I think it means that we just have to keep working harder and to maintain that spot, and we can't let up just because we got up there. Again,
that's what we're telling our kids. We need to be sure we're aware of. Yes, we're undefeated, but again, we got conference play coming up. We got to be sure we're playing well. Edison played us tough. Julia Hopwright's our coach, and anytime we have a former player who wants to coach elsewhere, they want to come back and beat you. And so we're going to have Clark State finally got back into our conference with volleyball. So it's the first time we played them in a long time. So we're just getting our kids ready to play and go after it and just working to get better every time they step on the court. Yeah, we do have a lot of depth and a lot of athleticism. We had a good sophomore class, but freshmen coming in and doing a great job also. But the team camaraderie is really coming along now. I mean, they're getting along well. They're doing a lot of things together. They're gelling, and that's the biggest thing, if you can have that team camaraderie, and that's what we have with this team. They're getting along extremely well. They're fighting for each other. They're cheering for each other. They're doing all the things they need to do to be a good team. They're focusing on team and less on individual. Well, 600 wins means I've been here a long time. But other than that, it also means we've had a lot of good players. That 600 wins is a credit to the girls who have come here and played at Owens. We've had a lot of good players who have come in here and done a good job, moved on to a good job where they've moved on to. But it's just a lot of credit for the girls which come in, and they bought into our philosophy of going hard all the time, playing well, and we play a very tough schedule. And so getting that, it's great to be part of that. We're just very happy with our team. We're very proud of them. They're all working hard. They're listening to us. They're buying into what we really featured last year, give up the me for the we, and that's what's happening now. The team is doing really well, and this team's doing the same thing that they did last year, and last year was a great year for us. And so we want the same thing to happen with these kids, and that's what they're doing. Our sophomores are showing that leadership, that this is what we have to do to be successful.